Welcome back everyone to a brand new video. Hope you're all doing really well. Welcome to the ground here at Westchester Airport in New York. We're very kindly gifted the scenery by Fly2 and Orbex. So check out the scenery, show it on the channel, and to show it to you all on what it's like. And on a flight here before, so if you do want to check out the other video I done, it's the previous live stream to this video on June the 14th. That was the live stream where we flew into Westchester, and today we're going to fly out of Westchester. Very early morning here in New York. As you can see, it is a very orangey, pinky sky, sunrise time, and we're going to be flying our beautiful Delta 737 NG down to Atlanta today. Like I said, Westchester to Atlanta. Boeing 737-800, we have a flight time today of 2 hours, or 1 hour 59 minutes. Cruising flight level 380. We only have 100 passengers on the dot today, and we are departing runway 34, which is that runway just there, and arriving into Atlanta on 26 right. We are on VATSIM today, no way to see as it is so early in the morning. Here is our cold and dark flight deck today, completely shut off. So we're going to head up to the overhead panel and then start switching it all on. So batteries, there we go, batteries are on, and then external power on. IRS is set to nav, and then we can also pop that on ground power, which it is. And then we're also going to switch on the emergency exit lights. Window heats can come on as well. And we're cruising today flight level 38, so we'll set the altitude all the way up to flight level 380 like so. And we've got the nav lights on already. Seatbelt signs and chimes, all of that bits and bobs works. And if we come down to the EFB, we'll go to the electronic flight bag, request data from Simbreif. And today we have, it was a bit windy here yesterday, it's a bit windy today. So it's 300 at 15 knots, few clouds at 1,500, scattered at 2,600, 21 degrees, and the altimeter is 2955. So quite low pressure as well at the moment. If we head to our FMC on the left and data link on the right, we'll go to the position init page where we can type in the ICAL code, which is Kilo Hotel, always get this wrong, Kilo Hotel Papa November. We'll pop that in there, pop the ref airport in there as well, perfect. And then we'll go to the route page and flight plan request, Simbreif route, select payload, set fuel, and select the route. And we've got to set a squawk of 1743 as there is no ATC. So 1743, that's the US code for whatnot. Unicorn 122.8, pull the parking brake as well. Beautiful. And we'll load in that route. Whilst we wait for that, we'll set the altimeter, which we just said was 2955. Quite low pressure, isn't it? Oh, hello. Jumped quite a bit. What's that in hectopascals? 1001. Yeah. There we go. 2995. Come back to the FMC, activate and execute. Departure today, as we said, runway 34. And we're doing this SID execute. And then it's a vector, but we'll go direct to Lana, which is absolutely fine. And then cost index on today's route is 5. So quite a low cost index. Reserves are 1. 0 fuel weight and cruise in 380. We'll pop that in there, and then we'll do the N1 limit. So if we go to our takeoff performance tool, runway ID 34, import from aircraft, import weather, and calculate. As you can see here, we've got a takeoff to departure, so we'll pop that in there with a climb to, and the sector temperature is 29. So we'll pop that one in there as well. Takeoff will be flaps 5. There's the trim. And then it's 134, 135, 142. So that's correct, that's correct. We just got to change the V1 to 134. And everything in the FMC has been finished and done. So we'll turn on all the fuel pumps and we'll pop on the APU as well since we're boarding. And it shouldn't take too long to board at all because there is only 100 passengers. So APU starting up. And then we'll pop on the bleed after. We want the traffic and the data. Flight director left, flight director right, LNAV and VNAV, which is all good. And then we'll set the IAS indicated airspeed to 152, was it? 142, there we go, and we'll select the altitude all the way up to flight level 380. There we go, 380 is set, maximum bank then we'll set this to 34, which is our departing runway. Well, there we have it guys, once boarding has completed, we will get on with the rest of the setup. Well, there we have it. Boarding has completed very quickly indeed. We'll go to the overhead panel, switch on our generators. There we have it. And we'll switch this to the APU gen. And then APU bleed can come on, PATs can stay off. And then we'll shut all the doors. So if we go to the ground operations, door management, close them all up. And then we'll also arm all the doors once they've gone from yellow. There we go, doors are armed, and then ground connections, we can release the ground power. There we go, and then we'll also remove the wheel chocks as well. We'll go to GSX, operate the jetway. There we go, jetway is disappearing. And then we're going to press prepare for pushback and departure. So I really like this scenery. If you want to fly to New York, but you don't want to fly to JFK, and you know LaGuardia, all the main big heavy performance airports, this is a very good alternative, I have to say. You know, it's small, but you get these proper flights from, you know, Orlando, Atlanta. You do get proper, you know, good few hour flights. Nice, so there goes the stairs. Anti-collision light can come on, and we can release the parking brakes.
Commencing push.
And we'll start up engine number
All
2.
engines clear. Start at will.
Lovely sunrise, really nice. Very early morning here. I think it's about 5 AM or 4:20 AM. And on top of that, really short taxis as well. Even better.
Please set parking brakes.
It's a bit dramatic. Parking brake sets.
Unlocking gear.
And we'll start up engine 1. Once again, wait for 25% N2. And we'll pop in the fuel. And bam, there we go. I have to say, I'm really enjoying flying the NG lately over the Max. I don't know why. I just think I prefer the NG to the Max. Can't explain it.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
See you later, guys.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Good. Just waiting for engine 1 to stabilise. 21.6 is really what we're looking for. Around that. Yep, that will do. Cool. Right, let's do the rest of it then. So, generator 1, generator 2, APU off, yaw damper gen 1, and then packs to auto, APU bleed off, isolation valve to auto, start switches to continuous, electrics and probe heats set as well. Flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 5, that will be set. I would also set auto brake to RTO. There's the flaps. Full left, full right, full up, and full down. Brilliant. Full rudder left, full rudder right, and they are free and moving. Brilliant. Runway turn of flights, taxi lights on, releasing the parking brake, and now we're going to taxi to runway 34, which is just there. The holding point is right there. Not a long taxi at all. Originally, it gave us runway 29 to take off from, which is a runway for a Cessna, put it that way. It's literally, you can't really see it, but it goes across tiny, and it said you may not, on Simbreif it said one error, the runway might be too short for your aircraft. Might, obviously very, very too short for the aircraft, put it that way. Okay, let's do it. Let's go to Atlanta. Landing lights can... Oh, not the fuel pump. Landing lights, landing lights. Where is your click spot? There we go. Landing lights on, strobe lights on. And then we're going to set TAR rate, weather and turbulence. Click the weather, and there we go. We're set. Westchester traffic, Delta 1064, taking off runway 34. Westchester traffic. We really need a Chaseplane PMDG update. It's so annoying flying the PMDG 737 with the Chaseplane camera just so laggy. Auto thrust armed, about 40%. Stable, toga. Immersion. Beautiful. Let's go.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1.
Rotate.
Positive brake.
Gear up.
November 8 Niner automated weather observation. 0 Niners.
No, thank you. There we have it. See you later, Westchester. Still got the immersion doing its job. And now we'll take a left-hand turn. Beautiful. That's what I loved about arriving into 16, the lake just before the runway. Flaps 1. Command A. But look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Still got the immersion there. Full power ahead. And there's the airport behind us. Flaps up. Lovely stuff. Oh, we didn't start the clock. And now we need to go direct to Lana. So we'll take that, take a left-hand turn. There we go. Lovely morning sunrise. I have to say, when you fly in the US, the ground scenery is just so good. It just looks so much more high quality compared to anywhere in Europe. I don't know if you feel the same, but it just looks a lot better. Personally. Such a lovely takeoff. Now, because of the landing lights and whatnot, the flaps have come up, we can now switch off the landing lights, runway turn of flights, taxi, takeoff, and we'll also put the engine start switches back to off. And now we are well on our way to Atlanta. Welcome back everyone to the flight decks. We have been cruising for 1 hour and 13 minutes and top of descent is not too long away at all. We are actually top of descent in 79 nautical miles at 10:55, so about 10 minutes time until top of drop. So I'm going to show you all what we're doing into Atlanta. Today we are arriving on ILS 26 right on the Aussie 2 star. And we're transitioning via Flask and Haynes into runway 26 right. I'm going to show you on Navigraph because everything is already set up, ready to rock and roll. So this is where our current location is. We've just started the star and we're going to go down to Zello and then Haynes straight into 26 right here at Atlanta Airport on the far right runway. And then we'll go to somewhere along any concourse. Doesn't really matter, to be fair. Delta kind of go everywhere. Having a look at the charts, however, if we click on that one, we need to be at Aussie at 14,000 feet, and then Posse 8,000, UVU then all the way down, and we'll go to the next chart here. I think we'll bring it down to 5,000. Haynes needs to be at 5,000 feet, so that makes sense to bring us down all the way to there. Looking at the minimums, we're going to have an altitude of 1140, so we're going to set that in the in the aircraft now. So let's do that. 1140. This might take quite a while, to be fair. Wait, what was it? 1140. Oh, in that case, I've gone a bit too far down. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, that will do for now. Okay, and then in the init ref tab, we're going to do flaps 30 arrival. 110.10 is the ILS frequency, so 110.10 is ready and set, and 275 is the course, so we'll set 275. There we go, and then we're going to set altitude down to 5,000 feet. There we have it. Nearly there. 5,000 feet is set. There we go. So I will catch you all at the top of descent. Enjoy the rest of the flight. Welcome everyone back to the flight deck. So we have now just captured the localizer for runway 26. Not sure why, I think it said 34 then. Let's double check myself. Runway 26. There we go. Oh hello, a bit of lag there. I think it's runway 26. Now I'm not too sure. It should be. Yeah, 26 right. There we go. Just slightly off the heading thing. But yeah, we are now on runway 26 right. Localizer captured. Just got to wait for the glide slopes to come in. Currently doing at 240 knots. We have our seatbelt signs on. We shall now pop on the landing lights as well. There we go. Runway turn flights, taxi lights on, and start switches to continuous. It's about 7:15 in the morning here in Atlanta, so a very early morning landing. Hence why there's not many people on the network. There's one aircraft on the ground here. Yeah, and it's a no flight plan, so we can't quite tell just yet. Not just yet. And we're going to set flaps 1. There we are. Flaps 1 will start to come out. There we have it. I love the sun reflection on the aircraft. It's beautiful. And our speed is slowing down to 180 knots. I'm going to do it ourselves. And we've got the glide. There we are. Glide slope is activated. The air will be behind the clouds. I think I can see the runway. There, I think it is. I believe. Beautiful. Now, when we get to stand, I think we'll go on to Concourse A. So see if we can get it set up now. So we want the... Yeah. Should we select from the map? Concourse A. Let's do... Shoot A19, A19 select. There we go. And we'll choose Delta Airlines to handle us, since we are flying Delta and it's at Delta's hub. I think that makes sense. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1064, 10 miles from runway 26 right, Atlanta traffic. Oh, no, that's on 124. Let's do that again. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1064, 10 miles from runway 26 right, Atlanta traffic. There we go. There we go, we got it right that time. Ooh, ah. Lovely. We're going to select flaps 2. I don't know why when I select flaps 2 it makes that hissing noise. It's a bit odd. Ground speed brake armed. Flaps 5. And let's reduce to 160 knots. Like so. Actually, we'll go final landing speed instead. So 138 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 143 final landing speed. And that aircraft is pushed back as well. And then the hissing noise stops. Yeah, I don't quite know what it's about, to be honest. Flaps 10. And gear down. Flaps 15. There's the gear. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Auto thrust off. Autopilot disconnected. Now I have control. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1064 on final runway 26 right, Delta Atlanta traffic. He said Delta traffic.
$1,000.
We have a crosswind of 19 knots, so to make sure we're flying into the wind. Bit more thrust.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Minimums.
Continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Touchdown. Reverse green decel. There we have it. Welcome to Atlanta, 1 hour and 56 minutes altogether. Not too bad at all. It's very stuttery, the scenery, I find. Can be quite stutter heaven here. Reverse is stowed, manual braking. And we'll take it off right at the end on hotel. And now we'll switch on the APU, get it started. Landing rate was -249. And now we'll bring up the speed brake. There we go. And we'll also bring up the flaps. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1064, vacated to 6 right, Atlanta traffic. Nice. Switch that in. And now we taxi to stand Alpha 19, which is quite a simple taxi. We've got to cross this runway here, which no one is here at all, so we're good to cross. God, look at the slope. Crazy slope, look at it. Now there's the other aircraft in front of us, so we're going to we'll take a left-hand turn so we don't go into them, because they are on the move. So we'll take a left-hand turn here, and then a right-hand turn here. It's like a 321 Neo, that. Very nice. It is indeed. Beautiful. I wish it was flying a 321 Neo, I can't lie. Great, and now we're going to swing it into the other line over here. And Alpha 19 is just the one next to this little building. And taxi light off. Reset that. Could you imagine having the Anybuilds A350 with this performance? Ugh. Nice one. Swing it in. No GSX here at all, it's just saying too fast, which is interesting. We're in such bad luck at the moment with simulators and everything working and whatnot. It's one of those things. Nice, stop it there. Parking brake set, engine 1, engine 2 cut off, anti-collision light off and seatbelt signs off, electrics, propeats, bleed can come on, isolation valve opened up, and we'll switch off these fuel pumps as well. And there we have it, everyone. Welcome to Atlanta. Thank you all very, very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the trip down to here from Westchester. Let me know what you think of the Westchester scenery in the comments below. Is it something you're going to pick up? And yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next full flight video or live stream. And have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.